She's lost.
Lost her husband.
Lost her way.
Found the darker way.
The road that leads into the funnel.
Lost her own.
Found the whistler from the stars.
Eater of dimensions.
The blind piper.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another video by Centipede Geek. I have another movie review with you guys. Ash is here with us, and today we are going to talk about the film called Texas Chainsaw 3D. This film came out as of January 4th of the year 2013. This film is pretty much about, we have these teenagers, and this young girl finds out that her parents aren't really who they said they were. She finds out she was adopted actually, and she ends up inheriting a house in Dallas, Texas, I believe, and of course, Leatherface comes into the picture, and it ends up becoming a slasher film. That's pretty much the gist of the film called Texas Chainsaw 3D. Ashley's gonna go first. Ashley, what did you think of the film called Texas Chainsaw 3D?
I actually really liked it a lot because it was like a direct sequel.
Yeah, I forgot to say that.
If you've seen it, it's like a direct sequel of the first one, and I think it is a lot better than the remake.
What about the prequel to the remake? Better than that? The beginning?
Like the original?
No, the prequel. Remember the one about the family and you could find him in the dumpster and all that?
Yeah, I even think it's better than that. I almost kind of want to say it's better than the original.
No.
But I do like the original a lot. But I really do like this film. I know that a lot of people are saying negative things about it, and there's some good reviews on it. But I really enjoyed this film. It was really good to me.
Yeah, first of all, I want to say that if you love the character of Leatherface, you should like this movie, because this film, I don't want to say too much, but it makes you really feel sympathetic and sympathy, not just for Leatherface, but for the whole Sawyer family in general, because like I said, you know, the ending of the original 1974 Texas Chainsaw film ended with her being in the car and her like crying and laughing, and this film picks up immediately after that. A cop car goes to the Sawyer house, and then this thing starts where Drayton Sawyer is trying to protect his family. The film picks up literally seconds after the original ended, and I think for that reason it's really creative. Like I said, I really like how they portray Leatherface in it. I really like how he's almost an anti-hero by the end of the movie. I really like that.
Yeah, and then they said, we read that they kind of wanted you to feel sympathy for Leatherface, and quite honestly, I did not think that they were going to do that in any kind of way, because I mean, how can you feel sympathy for Leatherface? It's Leatherface, you know? But they did a really good job making you feel sympathy for Leatherface. This
movie has like a whole different portrayal. You know, Leatherface is always just like this crazed maniac with a chainsaw. But in the new film called Texas Chainsaw 3D, they give him a whole backstory. There's an actual reason. There's reasons why he actually is doing the killing, getting revenge. There's all these different reasons why. So I think, in my personal opinion, I think it's a more personal feel on the tale of Leatherface. And another cool thing about this is, if you didn't like the movie, you have to at least realize the homage material. There's so many back references to like the scene with the freezer in the original, the armadillo scene. There's so many different scenes from the original that are in this movie, more so that were in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, that it's just if you didn't like the movie, you should at least notice what the director, John Lucianhoff, was trying to do was, he was trying to take that feel, and he was trying to give us a different take on Leatherface. He was trying to do something new, and I think for that sense, it's really cool in that sense, because I really enjoyed the movie. Just so you guys know, if you guys did not know, there are several cameos from the original film. Bill Moseley's in it from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, back from the 80s. He comes back to play Drayton Sawyer for a small little cameo. It's not as big as I thought it was going to be. I was actually hoping he would be in the movie more, but once I saw the movie go and the way it was going, I really enjoyed it. I thought he was going to be in it more. But the original Grandpa, I think John Dugan is his name, he comes back to play, once again, the same character, even though he's only in there for just a few brief seconds, he's still there. Marilyn Burns comes back to play two characters in this. Then we have Gunnar Hansen, the original Leatherface, comes back to also play a cameo. So if you are watching the movie, make sure you don't miss those cameos, because it's really cool to see the people play. And Marilyn Burns, actually, I won't say who she plays, but she actually plays a pretty significant role in the movie. Not a big role, but when you see her character, it's pretty significant. Anyways, what'd you think of all the small cameos and the homage and stuff like that?
I thought they were good. The only one person that I didn't recognize was Bill Moseley.
Yeah, Bill Moseley is Drayton Sawyer. Yeah, he's the one that comes out at the very beginning with the rifle trying to protect the Sawyer family.
I mean, I knew who he was, but yeah. I didn't recognize him.
Yeah, but overall, final rating?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10? I think I'm gonna give it a 10. There's just a few things that I'm not, that I do like. I wish Leatherface would have been a little bigger. I wish that this.
Oh, that's just you being nitpicky.
Yeah, these are really picky complaints. I love the movie, no complaints. But if I have to complain about something, he was massive in the remake, huge. But like I said, this is a different feel. He's more of a farm boy in this. He's more of like the director said he wants like those kind of like flabby farm kind of thing. So I can see what, like I said, if you're going to this thinking that, you know, it's going to be really similar to the remake, it's not. The director is trying to give us something new, and like I said, he's trying to start a franchise, and the movie has already made $10 million its opening night. It beat out Django, it beat out Les Miserables, it beat out all those other Hobbit, it beat out everything previously. I know it was the only movie to come out Friday, but we will most likely see a sequel. So would you like to see a sequel to this?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't want to say too much, but the film, it does set up for a sequel. There's also a Saw reference in the movie. There's a scene with, I won't say when it happens, but there's a scene with, if you know Amanda from the Saw series, with the pig mask and the whole red black looking robe. There's a scene with that character, a little kid wearing that, holding a chainsaw, and the little kid and Leatherface make eye contact. It's a really cool scene. I like that Saw reference. But if that would be my only complaint, is Leatherface. I wish it was just a little bigger. But then you have to realize as the director was trying to do something different. So I think if you go into this film open-minded, knowing that John Lucianhoff was trying to take Leatherface on a different direction, trying to give him a backstory, trying to give him a reason for the killings, I think you'll enjoy it. So overall, I'm going to give the movie a solid 10 out of 10 because I really liked it. I love all the homage. I love how he's taken it in a different direction. I love that Leatherface is like an anti-hero and that we feel sympathy for him. Overall, definitely Texas Chainsaw 3D has one of the best stories that I've seen in a horror movie in a long time. This story, if you don't see it for another reason, is the story. And the body count isn't too bad either. There's plenty of blood and plenty of gore for those gore fans out there. So any final thoughts, Ashley?
Nope.
Anyways, that's our review of the newest Texas Chainsaw, the Texas Chainsaw franchise called Texas Chainsaw 3D. Hopefully we see a sequel in the next 2 years. Anyways, once again, Centipede Geek here with you guys. Ashley here with you also. And make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the page below, and I will see you guys later with another video review by Centipede Geek.